Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines 2. Welcome back to Stamford Island. Today we are going to work on building a highway connection over here. I want to bring a highway this way so that we can ease the burden. Actually, it's not going to be a highway. It is going to be a on-ramp here and then a big arterial road. And coming in here, not a like highway like that, but a highway like a surface road highway. And I don't know what you would call them, but anyway, that is going to ease some of the burden on this bridge here by adding a second one. So we're gonna first buy some map tiles. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy the rest of the island out here, and then we want to come over here. We'll just go ahead and buy like all the way out like that, and we're gonna bring the highway this way. So what's that gonna take? That is going to take 19 permits. Go ahead and purchase that. So now we've got that in place. Okay, so now that we've got that in place, let's work on getting the roads to come together, because we want one big road here. And actually, maybe we should build the bridge first, because having this ship here is a good time to get that built. And also, look at how full that ship is. Man, I love how this game looks with how it fills those ships up, because compare it to this one. That one doesn't have as much, 41 tons out of 1,000, whereas this one has 739 tons, and that is beautiful. Wow, that's really cool to see, and also a great time for us to be building this road. Okay, so I want it to be a really big road, a really big bridge. I don't want the Golden Gate Bridge. I want 8-lane divided cable stayed bridge. Yeah, that sounds really cool. And I want it to be up high enough, like I said, that we can get up over that bridge, or up over the ship. So we're gonna go up pretty high here. Is that gonna be up over the ship? Nope, gotta go up higher. That might be. Let's try this. If I go like that. Oh, actually, we've got good clearance there. Let's come down a tiny bit. I want it to be pretty close, because I don't want to waste the height. This is, of course, a little annoying to get this in the right spot, but looks like we have more clearance there still. Let's come down to 40 meters. That is going to cut into the ship. Yeah, so we're going to go up a little bit more, 42.5. That one looks like it might work. How much is it going to cost to build this bridge? If I go like this, I think it might fit. Yeah, that just barely fits. So that is our bridge. That's where we want it. It's pretty much flat, I think. I did not pay attention to the slope. Let's get that back in here then. We're gonna go across here. Goes down. There, that is flat right there. And we want those spans all the way across that waterway. Okay, so now that we've got the bridge, let's take a look at what it looks like. Yeah, 4 lanes in each direction. That is going to be well built for the future. And then we can come in, and we want a large road. Go ahead and do 8-lane divided road coming down from there. And of course, we're going to get some pillar issues here. We want to come down. We'll go down at about a 5% slope if we can. Yep, I like that. And then we'll come down, like I said, at a 5% slope-ish. About there. And we'll go 100 meters between spans, although it might change our where we have stuff. Of course, the segments determine where the pillars go. We don't have much control over that, but we're doing the best we can here. I want 100 meters here. There we go. That might get us all the way down. We're like really, really close now. I am so excited to partner with Apex Gaming PCs to bring you a custom line of gaming PCs named after some of my most popular series. I've worked with their team to put together an amazing setup for playing games like Cities Skylines. There's a link to see the full line in both the description below and the pinned comment. Oh, and be sure to use the discount code Czardus to receive up to $250 off your purchase. Okay, now we are at ground level. So, that is the lead up to our bridge. It's a massive bridge coming in here. We're going to do the same thing over on this side, but this side, we want to have the terrain here. Because if we come all the way out this way, actually that's going to do a pretty smooth thing at a 5% slope. And 180 degrees from the bridge. That puts us about there, which we're going to need to be elevated still. I think we'll go to about 5 meters elevation. That's probably an even better, smoother slope than what we've got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a node here. And then we're going to take this back out and connect this. 0, yep, perfect. 5% slope coming down. Now we've got this beautiful thing up here. I wish there was a pillar right there, but we don't have control over that, so it'll work just fine. And then this comes out over here. And it is elevated just enough that it will stay pretty good. Let's get it. We're gonna curve this way. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. And then over here, we want to just bring it along here. And I think we'll keep it elevated. Just because this is a pretty major road that we've got going through here. Yeah. And then I guess we need one more tile here. One more there. Why? Come back over here, and then we'll get this road over this way. We don't have a shipping lane here, so we don't have to be super high. And then we'll continue coming around here. What do we have here? We've got castle ruins. That's pretty cool. I think we should move that somewhere. I think we will move it. See, we can click and we can relocate that. I'm going to relocate it to here for now. Yeah, I don't know if it will stay there, but we'll put it there for now. So then this, we're going to need an interchange there. But first, let's get this side set. So what I want is we're going to go back to medium roads because we're using 4 lanes for this. And this one is going to come along here. Get the train or the contours back on. And this is going to come out this way. And actually, it's pretty smooth in here. So we'll go like that and then switch to the simple curve. And get that in like that. So that is connected now. Then this is a 2-lane. This is our arterial coming in this way. And I want it to connect over here. So this is going to be a major intersection here. And then we want to connect this road out here. So we're going to bring this in over that way. Okay, had to pause for a moment to turn off the radio ads on my end because they are so annoying, and every time I load the game, it brings them back up again. But anyway, this is our waterfront road. It is going to come out this way. It's complaining about an overlapping item. We have a cairn here. Let's move that too. We'll get that over by the castle. Got little rocks around it too. That the rocks, we can't move those, so they will have to disappear. This can come along like that, and actually we'll get a simple curve here if we can. like, it's not quite going all the way. There we go. So those are all connected, and they join the bridge here, and then they come across here. So next we want to work on the interchange. All right, so I've gone ahead and purchased 2 tiles here. And what I want to do is we're going to get a pretty big interchange here. So what I want to do is I want to see what these intersections will look like. So we're going to go ahead and unlock them on progression node. We have plenty of points here, so we'll go ahead and do this. 4 points to get them. Let's see what we've got. Nice, we've got a trumpet interchange, trumpet roundabout. I think we want a pretty big one. I mean, we might, that's too big. I do think, let's go ahead with a trumpet, or a directional T. Well, now I'm kind of feeling like I want a custom one here, which is going to end up being a trumpet, in all honesty. We'll go ahead and get this here, and then I'll customize it a bit. We're going to take the highway out like this, and then we've got the space. We can get this like that, but this will make sure that we get the slope in that I want. Go ahead and take out a little bit more here. And I want it to be curved about there. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to customize it a little bit. Going to come here, we'll get the highway, and then we want a 2-lane highway for now. Simple curve tool, come straight ahead, get that in place. We'll get a 3-lane in a second, but we'll come down here and put that there. And then we're going to upgrade, like I said, to a 3-lane in each of those to get a nice entry lane in there. And then we're going to connect on this side too. Back a little bit further so we can get a nice connection here. Go right to there. And then same thing here, but we want to come this way. Otherwise, we'll have to go back and reverse it in a moment. Do that. So now I just need to correct this. So we've got this lane coming in here. I want to make sure this comes off from this side. There we go. So that got that in place. All right, now to connect on this side, we're actually going to take this out. Well, I guess we don't need to. I do want to come down there, and then we have more space. I want to tweak this a little bit here. So we've got that road coming in here. We'll get the 2-lane highway, and we'll bring this like, I want to turn off snapping for a moment so I can get a nice angle here. Okay, now we'll get snapping back on, and then come in like that. It's not quite snapping the way I want it to. There we go. Get that in on that side, and then this side is going to come out. Well, okay, we're going to build it on from here, and then we'll reverse it accordingly. We're going to come along here, turn off snapping, and then like that. So then we'll go to replace and reverse this. It's not letting me reverse. Oh, right, I got to click on. So at some point in the beta, they changed. You used to be able to right click, and now you have to left click. All right, so now I don't want 2 lanes turning around, so we're going to switch these to 3 in each direction. Invalid shape. Okay, that worked. Yeah, and then we'll just have 2 lanes going to the right, I think. So we'll get 3 here. And 3 here. And then we'll have 2 going off this way. And 2 coming in. We'll redo that. Actually, both of these curves. All this work just to make this simple interchange work with the design we wanted. And actually, we'll come down to 1 lane here. There we go. That works well. And then here we want to come from here. Like that, then switch to 2 lanes. And in like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now we can unpause, and now we've got this road that leads in way over here. I am very happy with that. So now what I want to do is make this so that it will be kind of future-proof a bit more. Intersections, these are not, those are more highway interchanges. I wish they would change that to say interchanges, but let's go ahead and unlock roundabouts too. There's only 1 point, but we can get a very large roundabout here because that will be a very busy area here. And then what we want to do, actually, we don't have much control over some of the inside of this. Got that lane comes out that way. I guess that is good. This one is probably going to be the busiest. That is going towards downtown right away. So let's go ahead and make that a wider road. We'll make it a 6 lane road here. That's going to make it the whole thing wider. And go a little bit farther if we can. Overlapping items, we've got forestry industry in there, so we'll go ahead and just leave it like that for now. But that does make it so that we've got these two can go straight. That's a little dangerous to me, but we'll just leave it the way it is, I guess. And can we modify that? Can we get some decoration in the middle of that? Trees on the road? Anywhere? Anywhere? Nope. Can we place them this way? Nope. Okay, well, we can't get any decoration in the roundabout, but that's okay. Let's see what we need to do. We've got unemployment is 10.4%, so we could get more jobs. How is profitability? Industry is not great. Commercial needs some more profit, or needs some more stuff, but we do have some not enough customers. That is a little bit of a bug because we're so profitable. We know that it actually is good. But now I feel pretty good that now that we have this other access point, this can have, I was feeling a little nervous, honestly, when I zoned this. And then later on, I was like, oh man, at one point I had been thinking of having a highway come in here somewhere or figuring something out like that. But now we don't really have that option very well. I do want to come in here. And we're going to pause just a minute and get this underground. So we want to come down underground and connect that. Okay, unpause. So now we've got space in here that we can get some more office buildings. We'll go ahead and do high density office right along there. And see what happens with that. That should come in pretty quick. But now we've got a lot of space out here to grow. We've got forestry there, which I think is going to need to change. You can see graphic settings are messing with that a little bit. We can get some forestry over here. Let's buy another couple tiles of map here. Yeah, and then we can extend this road, and we're going to move some of the forestry. But let's check production. We have a small surplus on forestry. So we are going to want to move them instead of just demolishing the old ones. Bring that over here, and then I think I'll bring another road up this way. And we'll go ahead and get more trees in here. I want, go ahead with oak. And I want to just fill this whole area. We'll get a nice mix, actually. Oak, spruce, and hickory. So that should fill this in nice. And eventually get plenty of forestry in here. Okay, so now we've got that in place. Let's go ahead and find, we've got, which ones do we want to take out? I think we're going to take this one out first. Destroy that, yep. And this one. that'll be 2. We can come over here now and go ahead and get some in here. We want specialized industry, forestry, beautiful. Get that right here. And bring that right along this road. Over like that, and go ahead and snap to that farm, actually. And then bring it along this way, all the way to the road. And back over here. Connecting, that's 1, okay. Then we'll get another one back over in here. Bring it right down to the other one. And be right along the shore as far as we can go. And come to the road and come back this way. Okay, so now we took out 2 and we built 2. So we'll let the production go for a little bit and see how that works. 9.9% unemployment, but now we can fit more stuff over here. And I think the next thing we'll do, what is this? This is the big pharma. That has an employee. And did we end up building? No, I'm thinking of a city I was building on the side for practice. We've got another one. I want to take that out as well. I love this forest here. I feel like I want to incorporate that somehow. Because we don't have a ton of forest over here. So maybe we build a big park in there. And build stuff around it. We could actually get some office zoning in here. We can't really get any residential out this way because we've got air pollution all in this park anyway. We can get residential over there, but we could get some office zoning along the shoreline. So we've got the arterial there. I feel like I want potentially another arterial. Beautiful to see traffic using this now. And then coming down and going right through that. It's interesting, a lot of them are going straight instead of I thought they would be turning that way. We might need to make this another subs lane. We'll go ahead and do it. Just for now. Get that in place. And then it goes down to 4 lanes there. It changes some of the design here. Not the safest roundabout, but anyway, yeah, I'm thinking let's get offices along the shore. So we'll go ahead and bring a road out this way. That is mad at me. Sometimes that happens. The tools get mad. Just like in Cities 1, you sometimes see a little bit of issues with your road tools and stuff like that, but it's not too bad. We are on the wrong road now. There we go. Okay, so then from here, I want this to curve. And I'm going to have it be pretty close here. We're going to go ahead and elevate it a tiny bit. So it gives a nice little key type thing here. Yeah. That will work nice. It kind of feels a little bit like a key. And these we want at ground level. That will work. This one can come down as well. And now we can do some office zoning in there. We don't want the tall buildings. We'll get small ones in. All in there. So we've got the zoning for that. We have no demand for it though. That's the problem. That's why they're not really filling in much over there either. But we do have demand. Why don't we have demand there? Let's go ahead and check the taxes. Tax rates, 12% on office. Let's go ahead and lower that to 10 to kind of encourage offices to come in. So now tax is not an issue. It should start to bring in demand for that a little at a time. But we're going to check profitability again. commercial ones to come in. So let's check where we're at. We could increase our mixed zoning. So right here we've got single zoning in there. Let's go ahead and get mixed zoning. This block. All the way over to here, actually. We're going to lose a little bit of the low density office there. But that's fine. We're going to go like that. That's going to get a lot of mixed zoning, but that will increase our population, but also get some more jobs in there. And I feel pretty good about that. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Be sure to click on the one on the screen now. It will take you to a really fun video, I guarantee it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.